As cultural exchanges between China and Africa deepen day by day, Chinese traditional culture attracts a lot of fans here in Africa. But there is one big problem they are facing. Chinese language is so difficult to learn. Today, I printed some hieroglyphical characters to find out if local young people can figure out what do they mean. Do you know the meaning of this one?
Yeah, I know. That's Shan Mountain.
Shan. Shui.
You. Rain.
Rain.
Yeah, person.
Person, yeah.
Like 3 weeks.
I've learned Chinese for the past 1 year.
4 months.
6 months.
They said Chinese is like one of the most difficult languages, and I kind of like love challenges.
Chinese is very exciting and interesting. I like it. Their characters are beautiful.
It's important to communicate in different languages, and the Chinese culture and community have made various improvements in Africa. Therefore, it will be very useful for me.
Chinese characters are actually beautiful, and they make learning interesting compared to other languages.
They have some symbolism in them, like the first one for the mountain, and thus it becomes easy and interesting to the runners. Even to anyone who wants to run the Chinese language, since you can be able to use symbols, then they are simplified. Since you can be able to have some guess, like the first one, you can be able to guess the mountains.
不到长城非好汉，你想得到了什么？你要坚持，不要说半途而废。
一诺千金是我最喜欢的成语。承诺是一个就是非常重要的事情，说到就做到。因为中国人他们喜欢城市的人，你也会就是学一下这个城市的这个习惯。
我最喜欢的中国词语就是我的名字，我的英文名字叫 Precious， 然后翻译成汉语是珍贵。
玫瑰，玫瑰，最娇美。玫瑰，玫瑰，最艳丽。
好像话都说完了，总是沉默对坐着。
人在我，马在家，王爷在咆哮，王爷在咆哮。也是香港，我是香港，也正面对高粱说了话在中秋，看你的街不笑，心上想你，有情人难见你好。谢谢你，没有你，快乐的四季。谢谢你，但是有你，世界更美丽。
静静一下。
It's the food for me. I love Chinese food.
I think the culture is interesting. It's beautiful, and also when I hear people speaking Chinese, it's interesting.
I think it's beautiful. The dances, the song, the Chinese series, the movies, yeah.
Writing of characters, I think I'm much more intrigued by, what I've seen, especially like in these dramas that they have embroidery and all that. So I think anything that has to do with, drawing or using your hands, whether it's in embroidery or dance, that would be something that, is most intriguing to me.
Everything about Chinese culture just culminates to unity, family, and beauty. And I feel really inspired by all of that.
The Chinese people, they're actually friendly, loving, and they're willing to help.
When I come here, I see that even though we are at home, we can integrate other people's cultures into our own culture. So even though we might have different ways of doing them, by bringing them and molding them together, it creates an even more special dynamic between Chinese students and the South African students.